Hi Cancers, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your monthly reading. This is for the month of June. So, I have already shuffled these cards very well. I'm just shuffling them in front of you so you can actually see that they are all mixed up. So we're getting ready to pull your cards. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So here we go. For Cancers, please, universe, please tell us what Cancers need to know for the month of June. Wow, they're really coming out. For Cancers, universe, what do they need to know for the month of June? Okay, let's see what we have so far. Quite a few did come out, so let's see. Your highest energy is the moon. So that's a card for Pisces. So Pisces could be strong in your chart or someone else's. But something's going to be revealed to you. Something's going to be enlightened to you. Okay? Something that's been there that is going to be exposed. So you're going to be able to see something or know something that was there that will come to light. Ooh, the overall energy of this reading is the Empress. Wow, Empress is a beautiful energy. And then we had the Emperor right under the Empress. So we have most of the cards we need for the second part of the reading. The overall energy of this reading is the beautiful card of the Empress. All the cards are male or female. But the Empress is beautiful energy. If you're a parent, you're a really good parent. It can represent pregnancy in some cases. But this is a very loving, kind, thoughtful, considerate type energy. So, you know, whoever you end up with for the long haul must have a lot of those same qualities. This is what we're talking about in this reading. It's surrounding the entire reading. So we're talking about you and your energy and how you need to pay attention to that. So let's read on. For one thing, we have the moon. So, you know, maybe you really didn't realize what a beautiful spirit you are. And if I was going to say it, if you didn't realize that, you will, because you will be enlightened. Someone's going to tell you either how they feel about you, what they see about you, or you're going to discover more things about yourself. Because the Empress is surrounding your entire reading and your highest energy is the moon. So you will be enlightened. It's like the sun coming out in the morning when it's been dark all night. So next to the moon, that is also the card for Pisces, like I said. So Pisces could be strong in somebody's chart around this reading. Also, let me point out that the Empress can be Libra or Taurus. So one of those could be strong in your chart or someone else's. It's the energies that matter the most in these tarot card readings. Next to the moon and right above the Empress, I have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is in self-protection mode with that sword up, but seeking truth and seeking clarity. And it's very guarded. The King of Swords is very guarded. So I feel like you're kind of guarded. It's probably because you don't know everything. You don't see the whole picture yet, but you will, because the moon is coming. I have the Hermit right next to the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. We have Libra right below the Queen or the King of Swords as the Empress. So I have the Hermit right next to the King of Swords. The Hermit is a card for Virgo. Virgo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is a very spiritual card. It's like you've been trying to seek your path forward. The Hermit is here to help show you your path forward. So the Hermit here is shining the lantern right on the King of Swords. They're saying, you know, be self-protectant. They're saying, keep that sword up, you know, look for the truth, look for the clarity. It's going to come to you. I have the King of Wands right under the Moon card. So this, you know, all cards are male or female, like I said. Holding a staff, a fresh starts and new beginnings here, but not getting up, not moving forward. So you want to move forward. But, so you're ready. That staff is just blossoming, it's blooming, and you're ready to go. It's like just when the time is right, you will get up and you will go. You're going to move forward. And it has to do with this enlightenment that's going to come into your life. On the other side of the Empress is the Five of Pentacles. And this is under the Hermit. You've been spending a lot of time alone. You may be feeling somewhat rejected or abandoned with this card. It could be illness in some cases. But the Five of Pentacles is like being left out in the cold. That type of feeling. So you have your sword up. You want to move forward. You want to know what your path is in moving forward. I have the Six of Wands under the King of Wands. There is going to be success coming in for you. And you will be moving forward like you want to move forward. All these wands coming up in the background, these are people who love and care about you, celebrating your success in love. You know, it has to do with love. And it's sitting right next to the Emperor. So this is a twin flame connection, a twin flame energy, the Empress and the Emperor. So what this is telling me is whoever is in your life that you need some more enlightenment about, that you're a little bit guarded about, and you really kind of do want to move forward with them, They might have Aries in their chart. This is the card for Aries. Aries might be strong in your chart someplace. But the Emperor is a rigid personality, usually. They like to be a leader. They like things to be their idea. They're just kind of rigid. And so being a twin flame is not as great as it sounds like it should be. Twin flames, it's rocky. You know, it starts out really rocky. It could be button heads. They may not have a lot of the same qualities that you have. The Emperor can sometimes be even narcissistic, so that could be something you might want to pay attention to. But the twin flame relationships that do work out are really awesome, okay? Only maybe 5% of twin flame relationships actually work out for the long run. So we have success, though, this card of success right next to the Emperor. So in this case, it may work out. I want to see the second part of this reading. Right now, you feel kind of stuck. And, you know, I don't think the Emperor is really like paying enough attention to you. It feels like the Emperor is more thinking about themselves than the two of you as a couple in moving forward. I don't think they're around as much as you'd like them to be around. And you're feeling heavy. You're feeling stuck. You do want that security. You want that stability in your life, but you don't know how to go about it, so you're not really moving in any direction in this relationship with this Emperor. Let's see what the second half has to say. All right. Need 3 more cards, please, for our Cancers. Well, we got more than 3, but we will read them. And that came out that way. Okay, let's see how they fall. All right, Cancers. Okay, what you're thinking, what you're on guard about and seeking your path forward is that there's another party. There is either another energy or person around the Emperor. It's toxic to this relationship, whatever it is. It could be an addiction, it can be another person, it can be a third party, it could be a family member of theirs or yours, or there is a third energy here. And it's bringing toxic energy into this relationship. This is the card for Capricorn, by the way, so Capricorn might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. So see, it's right next to the Hermit, and the Hermit saying, you know, keep your sword up, like I told you before, because you will be enlightened about this toxic energy. You're going to find out. You're really up in your head about it. You can feel the energy that I'm talking about. The Nine of Swords. So the swords are swords of truth and clarity. They're thoughts that come through your head over and over. And I think that's why you're feeling left out in the cold, is because the Emperor is not around as much as, like I said, as you think the Emperor should be, male or female. And you're like, are these red flags? What the heck? You've been waiting for something to change here. I have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is waiting and waiting for this relationship to really take off and bloom. But that's all you've been doing is waiting. And the waiting is really wearing on your mind. I have the Page of Wands under the Devil, the toxic energy, and also right next to the Five of Pentacles, the feeling left alone or left out in the cold. The Page of Wands is something's brewing. So, okay, you have a lot on your mind. And it's brewing, and it's bubbling, and it's going to come up and come out your mouth. So you are going to speak up about moving forward. You're holding the staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. So you are going to speak up about how you have been feeling, and you want to know whether there's somebody else. I have the World right next to the Page of Wands. So you want to move into a new life cycle, either with them or without them. You want to come out of this energy of the Nine of Swords. And you will, because you have the World here. So one way or another, you are moving forward into another life cycle. And I think it's going to start in June. But it comes after you speak up. And I think that's where your enlightenment comes from. Okay? I do have the Seven of Cups next to the World. And under the Seven of Pentacles, waiting and waiting for something to happen in this relationship. So the Seven of Cups is telling me that you are really feeling like you might have chose the wrong cup. Okay? All these cups have something to offer. Not one of them is the right cup for you. Not a one of them. Okay, so it's all about choices that we make based on what we know. I have the Two of Pentacles under the Page of Wands and next to the Four of Pentacles. So you're playing with ideas. You're up, you're down. You're like, well, maybe I should, say it, bring up the conversation like this. Maybe I should wait for them to say something. I mean, you're just kind of back and forth and all over at the same time. You're not going anywhere. You're stuck. So that's what this is all about being grounded. But you're not really, because you're just kind of doing a juggling act here and with your thoughts on how are you going to come to this place where you feel stable and secure. Now, this Two of Pentacles is right next to the Nine of Pentacles, which is under the World. So to me, when I look at this reading, it looks like you do very well on your own. I think this Emperor is just kind of putting a damper on things. As a matter of fact, at first I thought there would be success with the Emperor, but now I'm thinking your success is in moving forward away from the Emperor. because this card came out here, and I see a couple more cards that tell me that. The Knight of Pentacles is about being independent and grounded and stable and secure of just being you on your own. So you don't have to have the Emperor in your life. I think you want to get back to feeling grounded. Right now you're not feeling very grounded, and you're feeling very insecure in this relationship if this is your reading. I have the Fool next to the Nine of Pentacles and right under the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're feeling like you jumped into this relationship, head first, and a little too quickly. It was fun probably in the beginning, but it's turning out to be not so fun anymore. The Fool can be, a lot of fun. Like I said, just leaping along without a care in the world, and all of a sudden, you end up coming to the edge of the cliff, and that's where things start to fall apart. So that usually happens when you kind of just throw caution to the wind and get into a relationship before you really know what somebody is about. And there are, especially the Emperor. Emperor would be really good at hiding what they're all about too. They're just that way. They like to control. There's a controlling factor with the Emperor. And then the extra card that came out next to the Fool here is the the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. So this tells me that they are hiding something. You don't know the whole truth about, and that's what you think you feel, and you are going to get to the truth about this person. Okay. So this is a card of deceit. It's a card of hiding things, whether it's feelings or whether it's somebody on the side or an addiction or whatever's involved here with this toxic energy. They're trying to hide it, but it comes through. It still comes through in the relationship, and you can feel it, and you know it's there. So in seeing this reading here, I think you're going to move forward on your own into a new life cycle and become stable and grounded once again, but it's going to be after you have this conversation with this Emperor, male or female. Like I say, I need to give you an angel card. I'm not doing angel cards for everybody all the time anymore. Just when I feel like I really need to get you some advice. I have Angel Celeste here. I'm going to read you this card. It says, a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. Being grounded, this movement will usher in positive new energy. You're making changes. You're entering this new life cycle of being grounded here. And it comes after this talk or this whatever's brewing, that you need to say, or you get your answers from, it's the Emperor. It's the energy of the Emperor. And this is really going to help you to move forward into that new life cycle that is waiting for you. Wow. Okay, so Cancers, this was your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot. Much peace and much love to you.